It is always just lovely to see a father put down well, you'll see.
Out. And he didn't want to move.
Right.
And he growled at me. He growled. And he ended up getting 6 shots. Period.
In court Monday morning, bound to a wheelchair after being arrested, Donald Oliver Jr. faced a judge answering to multiple charges.
If somebody comes in again, it's going to be the same.
What's up, guys? John Claymore here. I hope you guys had a very happy New Year celebration. I hope you guys had a very safe New Year. And obviously, to start the year, we got ourselves a bit of a banger. So, a father and mother both, who have 3 daughters, caught an individual in their daughter's bedroom. And of course, a fight ensued. We're finding out more and more and more. And then, during the middle of that fight, the father clapped this guy 6 times. Now, guys, I have to watch the language. Of course, you'll see why in the updates video. And of course, as most of you guys know, we're transitioning into projects this week. But I wanted to go ahead and release all the videos that I have been working on or planning on working on today and Wednesday, because obviously I'm going to be out of commission tomorrow and more than likely on Wednesday as well. So with that there being said, this right here is one of those videos, and obviously this right here is the story to start the year. So we're finding out that this individual, and I will be leaving the video in the description box because I went and watched another YouTuber before actually finding out about this. Of course, that said YouTube channel was the Officer Brandon Tatum, where they actually were able to get a hold of a different news report because the story, for whatever reason, is kind of being buried online. So make sure you guys hit the like button so that way this video will eventually go viral. Okay, so we're finding out that this individual who broke into this father's home has actually got a lot of other stuff on his record. And of course, I'm pretty sure you guys are probably figuring out what type of stuff it is. I mean, this guy right here walked into a girl's bedroom and began to strip in front of her. And I'm pretty sure you guys know where this is going. Let's go ahead and roll this, and I'll catch you guys on the other side.
Only 2 weeks after moving in, a family goes through intense moments of terror.
It's initial fear. It's initial shock. It's initial trauma.
After a 12-year-old girl says she found her next-door neighbor Sunday morning undressing in her bedroom, she immediately hid under covers, sending an alarming text to her mom.
We instantly get up because I'm like, who could be in the house? And so when we seen them, I was just in shock.
Her parents would then soon come face to face with a half-naked man in their kitchen.
He turned around and he growled at me. He growled like, "Urgh." He growled at me, and when he growled at me, I don't know, I attacked him. I just grabbed the broom. I started whacking him with the broom. We're still tussling. I'm punching him, and it's like it's being effective. But the time while I'm punching, we're fighting, I'm screaming, get something, grab something, get something, grab something, and next thing I know, he got shot.
Several times.
Donald Oliver.
In court Monday morning, bound to a wheelchair after being arrested, Donald Oliver Jr. faced a judge answering to multiple charges.
If somebody comes in again, it's going to be the same thing.
But the break-in isn't leaving the homeowners scared. Instead, they say the incident is more of a lesson learned for their neighbor.
I think we have an understanding now that there's barriers. I mean, this is a free world. You can go anywhere you want to go, but you're not going to come over here.
Now, on the Officer Brandon Tatum's channel, and I think it's Black Conservative Perspective, they found out that this individual had actually been convicted of a sex offense and had actually gotten a 15-year-old pregnant. Of course, this right here talking about the intruder who entered the home, who entered the house, and we're also finding out he had a lot of other charges as well. Don't worry, I will leave links, whatever information I can pick up throughout the remainder of the day in the description box of this video. But this right here is one of the main reasons why I am such a big proponent of self-defense. So this guy goes into the house, this other individual, the gentleman, him and his wife, they got 3 daughters, and they basically beat the hell out of this guy before finally clapping him 6 times. Father of the year, if you ask me. Already, he's Father of the year. I understand it's January the 2nd. It's only the 2nd day of the year. But this guy right here is clearly the Father of the year thus far. God, some places have castle laws, so that way you can actually defend your home. Guys, let me bring this up really quick. Because, see, to me, this right here is also about the castle clause itself. And, of course, it's going to go into the self-defense section of the playlist of my channel. But let me go ahead and say this. Some places have got very, very, and I mean very ridiculous home defense laws, okay? Some of them do. One of those, of course, is the state of New Jersey, where you have to actually allow an intruder inside the house before you can actually do anything. And you've even got to escort yourself outside the back door, which is really a very weird law, because that means that the criminal can basically do whatever the hell he wants inside your house, and he has no incentive to leave because he's got about a minute or two before cops show up, and God knows a lot of things can happen in that time frame. But obviously, in this situation, this right here did not happen. As I've said before, most red states, which by the way, this right here was the state of Kentucky, most red states will allow you to defend your homes. Hell, even most purple states will allow you to defend your homes because it's your domain. I mean, look, you should be able to have the right to defend yourself in your own home and, of course, your family. This guy right here comes inside the house, pulls off his shirt. Well, actually, he was actually already halfway naked. Begins to proceed the procedures. I'm pretty sure you guys kind of already know where I'm going at with this. And father went in there, told him to get out. Next thing you know, a fight ensues. He ends up hitting this guy with a broom. He ends up beating the hell out of this guy. Finally, the wife comes in there, gives him his weapon, and bang, 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 bang. He got clapped 6 times, and that right there is it. The guy is actually lucky that he is alive. And I have said on multiple occasions that people who do these type of things, these P-word people, these people need to go, okay? I understand that YouTube's, I'm walking a fine line here if you guys have not noticed, but this right here is a problem. It's not just the fact that they sneak in. It's not just the fact that they're going after our kids in schools, but you guys are now seeing the full evils of the world. As a matter of fact, there's another story that I may be able to get to later on this afternoon that occurred this past weekend in New York, where a person who claims to be a jihadist went and attacked a cop. We'll be talking about that right there a little bit later on. But the fact of the matter is this right here. This father did the right thing. He protected his daughter and he protected his family. And this guy should not get in trouble or anything at all. As a matter of fact, I don't think he will. And here is the last point. Let's go back to that whole, this guy has got a 15-year-old girl pregnant. This guy right here was supposed to be registered as a sex offender. Now, he may or may not have been, and the family, of course, moved in 2 weeks. Now, guys, this video was originally a video that was pre-recorded that I recorded earlier this morning, but I got some new intelligence on it, so I figured I would remake the video. Fact of the matter is that this guy had moved in 2 weeks prior. He did not realize that a sex offender was inside the actual neighborhood, and you're probably thinking to yourself, maybe the father should have found that out, but sometimes you can't predict these things. There's a reason why certain said individuals have got to register for sex, have got to be registered as a sex offender. And I know that the liberals may come in here in the comment section and say, this guy right here's business. No. If we've got a known pedophile in the neighborhood, I need to know about it so that way I can make the choice to either A, not move or move at all. I'm more than likely not going to move because I don't want to waste ammo. But the fact of the matter is this right here. This individual was supposed to be put on the registry list. And, of course, he may have, and maybe Daddy didn't have time to react to it, didn't have time to check that out. Either way, though, one less piece of trash off the streets. Obviously, this guy right here is going to prison. I mean, it's just the way that it is. Fact of the matter is, though, we have that list for a reason, so that way people are notified, and known sex offenders have kind of carry that around for the rest of their life, as they should, because guess what? You assaulted a friggin' kid. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. The only other update that I wanted to give you was something that I forgot to put in the previous updates video, which will be on both channels, is one of the things that we are going to be doing this year is we're going to start using movies to kind of help explain things like certain dystopias, make comparisons, things of that nature as we head into a brand new direction. Guys, John Claymore here. Happy New Year. This guy right here obviously wins Father of the Year already second day into the year, even though that prize could change. This guy obviously is a nominee for it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, make this video go viral. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I will see you guys later. Oh, make sure you guys subscribe too. Let's go ahead and get monetized this year. See you guys later.